I forgot to show the ball bouncing around when the shader is activated. So here you can see the plane and the cylinder at the same time, but the cylinder has the ball bouncing around it. So all of the physics are done magically for me by using this shader. Alright, if you're paying attention you might be thinking, what if the ball goes over the edge? And that's a great question. If you consider that the cylinder is just a facade, you may not be surprised that this happens. Well, now what? Well, if the ball just reaches an edge, we can teleport it to the other side. It seems simple enough. Unfortunately, the sphere doesn't like it when it teleports to the other side, and there's already an object there. So that's another problem we have to deal with. I ended up creating an extra ball outside the bounds on both sides, and linked them together. This way, if one touches a wall, they all do. I'm honestly surprised how well this works. You might also have noticed that I'm controlling the ball. Yeah, I made a simple player movement script to make testing easier. I also wanted to show this working nicely with the cylinder warping, but I felt I needed to create a camera controller first, otherwise it would look a bit weird. It was trickier than I thought to make the camera though. Keep in mind the world's actually on a plane, and we want the camera to rotate around a cylinder. I forgot about that. What I ended up doing was imagining the plane as a simple line with 0 at the start and 1 at the end. You can imagine the same with a circle and use that as a mental aid to understand how to map one onto the other. The ball will always be a value between 0 and 1. Then we can multiply that by 360 to always have a value between 0 and 360. We can then use that angle to get the direction that the ball would be in on our cylinder world and move the camera in that direction. And there we go. We've got our controllable bouncy ball on our seamless plane that looks like a cylinder with an orbiting camera. That's a good day.